I was watching your watch.
Oh, I'm stupid. My microphone's off. Ahem. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Okay, this is a Q&A live stream. And, who is this? You know what, it doesn't matter. Anyway, this is a Q&A live stream. Basically, if you ask like a question about pretty much anything, I can answer it. I mean, I'm not saying I know everything, but I am saying that oh, we got a concurrent viewer. That's crazy. I can't see it, but yeah. Yo, average view duration 6 minutes. How can you view? I can't see anything. Why is this widget so small? What the frick? Why does this widget feel so small? Why is this so laggy? It's laggier than the servers. Look at this. The servers. I could join the servers, but realms? No. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to eat my words. Oh no, my brother said something good to me. Did you say something?
No, I was watching your watch.
Okay, I was gonna say, what the heck? What the heck?
Why is it joining?
Why is spam pressing play until I can join? I'm like around. I'm away. Like freaking legs. Why are my legs like this? My legs are just like in pain for no reason. Like literally no reason. I have an extreme urge to get a soda, but that's unhealthy. I think I'm gonna get water. My freaking legs. Dude, this thing freaking disconnects. I'm gonna be slightly freaking mad. I guess I'll probably check every like 5 minutes for like questions or something. Any minute now I'll be on the actual SMP. Interesting. Server region is Illinois, USA. Not sure what that means. I mean, I know I know what it means, but why there? What the heck? What the heck? Oh. Okay, so somehow I never realized this, but I was in creative mode the entire time last time I was here. And I just like was walking around and didn't think I could fly and all that. Why is it laggy? I know what I know why it's laggy. What am I saying? What do you mean, why is it laggy? No. No. Chill. What? It's a bunny! Guys, why is it so small? Okay, well, if we're in creative mode, I'm gonna abuse this bunny. No, I'm just kidding, I can't abuse bunnies. They're too cute. I want to give you a carrot, bunny. Here. Let's find you a carrot, sir. Good sir, take a carrot. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. Take a carrot, good sir. Aw, he loves me. Now I'm gonna throw... Okay, here. Here, you want more carrots, you can go down there. Good luck, good sir. Okay, you know what I really like doing? These days, I just enjoy using the mace. It's just so fun. It's like so fun. How can you like not have fun using the mace? Here, what the heck? I found the trident. No! Nah, I'm gonna put that back. Okay, so, so far, I've successfully found the trident and, the thing that told me to look for the trident. Now I don't know what the heart is. That's the last thing I'm missing. What the frick is the heart? Oh, hey. Oh. Right. Hey, good sir. Right. Here, watch this. What the heck? Nah, bro. Okay, so it still works like a mace, but it doesn't bounce me at all. Oh, frick. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to get used to this. No! Why do you like this? Yeah, boy. That explains why all the mobs were passive. Am I an op, though? Oh, I'm not. I'm not an op. Ah, that's sad. Okay, you know what time it is, though? It's time to check if people have been okay, no one's been yapping. Okay, here we go. That's nice. That's a pretty nice painting. Who the frick is Dracacorn? This isn't a secret lab. Oh, I see what you mean. What the heck? What kind of secret lab shenanigans are you doing here, Dracacorn? Oh. There we go. Into the deep, dark, literally, deep, dark, evil lab. Not an official edition to finding the cure, just for fun. The frick is this, bro? The frick is this? Is this the heart? No, seriously? Is this the heart? Like, what is the heart? It's the closest I've gotten to finding anything that is like a heart. Imagine I just like changed the name of this stream to like how I cured all diseases, or like how I cured the server of a disease or something. I don't know, man. Nah, bro. Where's the frickin' heart? Where is it? I want to know where it is. I just love how you can like fly infinitely with the elytra. Yeehaw. You know, there's just this charm that fireworks have that you don't get from this kind of flight. Where the frick are fireworks? I'm gonna crash. No! I'm gonna crash! Oh, no, I'm not. I'm delusional. So, actually, there's quite a lot of desert biome. We're not supposed to leave the desert biome, so let's not do that. However, there is quite a lot of it, and I'd like to find out where exactly this frickin' heart is. Also, does it include the Mesa deserts? Because if so, then we got like twice the building area. Or, oh no, I left. No, just kidding. Also, this is clearly rather either broken or laggy. As to which, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, it's just not laggy. Or not just laggy, I should say. Okay, well this is interesting. We got our interesting little temple over there. We got some corrupted chunks. We can call this area over here desert biome, right? I mean, it is. It's just like a little bit of water in between. So here's our little playground. It's not the biggest, but it's not the smallest either, you know. It's not the worst, you know. We can be restrained to a smaller space. Just saying, if there's a big fight, there's not going to be very much room to run. I suppose this also means we're not allowed to go into the... Oh my word, there are a lot of mobs. I guess this means we aren't allowed to go into the nether. Oh, wait, whoa, wait. I think I might have found something. Ah, frick, nah, bro. I definitely have found some... I'm onto something here. The heart would be in a cave, right? It would make sense for the little heart thing to be in a cave. So all we really need to do is use the trident to find the heart and destroy it. Well, we just gotta destroy the heart. We don't. We need to use the trident for it for lore purposes. Imagine I just, like, solve this whole SMP's, like, problem. Dude, this is actually a great spawn, not gonna lie. Look how many diamonds there are. Like, oh my word. Like, could it be any easier to get full diamond armor in survival? Like, what a missed opportunity putting us in creative. Although I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure I'm not meant to be here right now. I think that things are unfinished. Oh no! No, what has happened? No, I wanted to keep flying. I think I've strayed from the path. Ah, frick. Let's not talk about that. Abandoned mine shaft here. I'm seriously curious, though, as to where the heart actually resides. Because if we find that, we can destroy it, and I assume then we can go out to the rest of the world and enjoy ourselves. Although, honestly, I think it'd be more enjoyable with the current limits, so maybe I shouldn't break the heart. But then again, that wouldn't be the heroic thing to do. And you know, we gotta be heroic and all that stuff, so... Where the frick? Dude, actually, where the frick? Like, I'm genuinely starting to get confused where the frick this could be. Like, actually, where? Dude, actually, where the frick is it? Oh, wait. Here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, look, it's a mob spawner. It's filled with worthless loot I'm never going to end up using anyway. I kind of like how we got all these different versions of the normal mobs. All these skulk ones. For one thing, they aren't attacking me. And for another thing, they kind of look sick. What the heck is this terrain generation? The frick? This is odd. Like, this is... Dude, this is genuinely kind of weird. Where exactly? Huh. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to find it. What the heck? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it by just doing that. It's probably in the mine shaft, I guess. That means it's exploration time. Nice. Unbreaking 1. Kinda sucks, actually. Actually, it sucks. Like, it doesn't kind of suck, it really just does suck. Like, that's just garbage. Huh. Wonder where this leads to. Huh? Has someone tampered with this? I think a dungeon tried to generate there and got denied by the mine shaft. Didn't mean to do that. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to leave. I don't really want to be in this cave anymore. I kind of want to just get out. And, you know, be somewhere else. I don't know what compels me to go in this area. I'm just gonna dig straight up. I gotta see it. Trial chambers. So I'm not gonna keep digging if that's the case. I don't wanna really do much to alter the natural terrain generation. Oh, look at that. Please don't tell me I'm... No! I'm just kidding. Oh no, I'm outside of the... What the frick? Okay, so now... Actually, I should check the desert temple. What am I doing? This is like the most freaking obvious place to check. There's antique, by the way. Oh, there still is. I was wondering if it was like rigged to explode or something. That would have been actually kind of interesting if it was rigged to explode, but it isn't. So, no heart, no freaking heart. I wonder. Where's this cave lead? Nothing. Okay. In that case, I was wrong. Frick! What the heck happened to my elytra? Huh. What the heck? There's a frickin' base up here. Dude, what do they think? Something crazy is gonna happen? Someone's gonna die or something? I'm actually getting confused and curious. Where's the freaking heart? Like, where is it? What even is it? Like, it's a trident. If the weapon's a trident, then like, it can only be accessed through her. Use it and kill the heart. What the frick is the heart? Dude, I'm so slightly angry. I am so slightly angry. Whoa, wait, whoa. Why is that deeper? Skulk and water must have been placed. Oh, I see. Hey. Why you exist? Never mind. I see. So either this is the plan, or I kind of forced a plot change. Well, I didn't really force one, but... No, I want to go down. Where is it? No, it was up here somewhere. It was around here. No. Wait! Oh, what the heck? Oh, so that's where the... It's a chicken! Welcome to my home. I'm like immediately looking around. Is there any lore in these... What the frick? Brown egg? Any lore? No, just Prot 5. Prot 5. I'm casually and accidentally duping using creative mode. Okay, well I can assume there's no real, like, book information here. I can assume, but it doesn't mean I'm right. So maybe there is, so I'm gonna just look through the books. Yeah, Prot 4. Prot 4. It doesn't matter if it's enchanted one, it's just... Okay, so that's just prod thorns, man. Prepping for survival mode, I suppose. Oh, I see. So this is like how they prep for survival mode. They go into creative. That's how they get so rich now. So quickly. What they do? Oh yeah, these are gonna follow the same pattern. These are all respiration 3, calculated by that. And this is prop 4. I did not expect that. What is this? Sharp 5. What is this then? Lots of prop 4. Quite interesting. But, this is not where the heart is. Maybe it's in one of these chests. Not heart. I'm thinking, like, information on the whereabouts of the heart. Is there any info in any of these chests that can help me in my search? Oh my word. I can kind of understand, like, wanting resources because just of how desolate this place is. But, bro, this is overkill. To be fair, that's the kind of thing I would do. I would go overkill. Is there, like, anything in here? Why is the pit freaking in the most smoky area? Like, why would you do that? This is the thing. The infection was the thing we wanted to avoid, not actively attempt to get infected. So far, I still haven't found a heart. I did find someone's base. I still don't even know whose, but... Oh yeah, there's nothing else hidden in these areas, I guess. Unless there's one more thing, like, maybe hidden down here. I'm gonna check. Because, you know, I gotta check. You can never be too careful. Oh, I see, that's why a slime block is there. And here's another one. Okay. Okay, I see how it... No! I didn't mean to do that! No, you didn't see anything. No one said. Not a single comment, man. No one's asking me things. My streams are getting watched, bruh. Here we go, what? Okay, well, I am not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be, like... 1 second. Something's happening. Here we go. I'm gonna appear somewhere. Well, I only not supposed to be there. I'm just gonna break you real quick. Hopefully no one will notice. Actually, it doesn't matter. Bro, imagine, like, making a big deal of, like, not going to other biomes and, like, oh, let's go, instead of going to other biomes, let's go to the end of it. Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Also, how am I going to find a heart in here? There are a billion freaking caves in this biome. Billion, I tell you. Well, not really. But there are so many, I will, like, never freaking find anything. I'm never gonna freaking find it. Well, I mean, I might find things, but I ain't sure I can find anything. What the heck? Is that a baby zombie? Dude, this cave is so small. I don't want to be in here anymore. I hate these kinds of caves. They suck. There we go. Oh, frick. I'm almost free. Okay, I'm just gonna casually just go this way. Oh, sorry. Lost concentration. A much more interesting thing than what I'm doing here caught my eye. Okay, so we still have a whole, like, a bunch of time left on this stream. So what have we not checked out? We haven't checked out this frickin' whatever the heck this is. Fantastical Fox Bakery. I see nothing nice. I actually kind of like the design a lot, but there's no, I don't know, who cares, whatever, it looks nice, I don't even care, like, who gives a frick, it looks nice. I wonder, is there potentially anything in the skies above? Okay, well I've already gone too high to build, so. What's nice is that there's like a village like right here. Okay, well that was certainly interesting. So yeah, my plan from now on is kind of just to like not really play, except when I do like streams or something. And then, like, after I, like, make another additional episode, I'll probably, like, do a stream, maybe a video or two. Or maybe I'll play, like, off-camera a bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just give myself some pretty interesting, I don't know, I kind of want to just, like, wear a suit of armor. That's kind of interesting, relatively. I don't know, I don't really want to just be pure, like dark. So actually, we're gonna add some trims to this here, quick. Because, why not? We're kind of going for a dark theme here. Like netherite, that'll be maybe somewhat interesting. So, let's see here. I suppose probably the most prominent question would be why all of the SMP members are painted in such a bad light in the episode. And to answer that, it's kind of the point for lore reasons. Like, it's kind of to antagonize my character into an antagonist position. Obviously, this dark being is painting everyone in a bad light, using only sections of race and such to manipulate me to fight against my friends and turning them into my enemies. So that's kind of the whole idea. Like, they're not actually that bad. Well, maybe they are. I'm just kidding. It's a couple. I mean, I haven't been here much for the past couple of seasons, but I can tell you this much: it is dead. Like this whole place is like deader than a freaking rock. Okay. I'm just gonna grab, I'm just gonna like make my own little kit here in my inventory. I'm just gonna like casually make a kit in my inventory. I want a rod for PvP. Probably a single totem should do the trick. I'm just like making a kit here, and I'm probably just gonna like use it, and just like use creative mode to kind of dupe it over and over again. I've kind of gotten a lot more familiar with having to like really and actually, not really, but now that I'm in like a more major SMP, everyone is like freaking super intense compared to what I have been used to. And it's quite fun, but it's also, what the frick, wind charged. What the frick is bad about being wind charged? Oh, right, I'm stupid. We'll only need these like pods, maybe like 2 speed 2s and 2 speed and 2 strength 2s. To be honest, I'd really prefer I've gotten so used to using the lengthy ones that I don't even really want the normals that bad. But adding enough damage to give like the effects of a sharp 5 netherite sword. Normal netherite sword attack would be quite nice. Okay, now for actual enchantments. You know, I'm not even gonna like just bother wholly with doing my own. Like, I'm just gonna go down here and just straight up like take the books from down there. Like, I'm going to like dupe them using that weird method because I'm too lazy to grab the books from my inventory. So here we have Thorns 3. I enjoy Thorns 3 actually. It's quite nice, but I would not put it on any other SMP than here. Simply because it is like so freaking broken. Well, it's so freaking broken. Simply because I don't know why I said so freaking broken. I mean, like broken in a bad way, but everyone says that in a good way, including me. I don't know why I even freaking said that. I don't know what the heck's wrong with me. Okay, we need like 4 prot 4s. You know, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put respiration in here. So we got 2 prots. We need 4 prots. So I want 4 prot 4s. 4 prot 4s will be good for now. Will not be good for now, but I'm gonna like. I don't know, I guess no one's viewing my stream right now. That's kind of a shame, but whatever. Can't be surprised at that, I guess. I'm kind of really, really small, so. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Doing stuff. I'm surprised that no one's actually, like, gone on. I would have assumed that, like, Juliet would have seen this and gone, like, crazy. Because I'm, like, on the SMP and, like, someone's actually playing. Not trying to be mean, but like I don't think anyone hardly ever plays it once, which is sad because this used to be so lively. Lively. I'm not sure who would say lively like that, but okay. Here we go. Thorns 3. What the heck, man? 13. I'm glad I'm in creative. That's not how you enchant things. We are not enchanting the boot. I'm gonna have like. The goal is to have like an awesome base, and then also be like so freaking well equipped that like no matter how many times you kill me, I will always freaking come back. But also, I'm probably never gonna fight, so this is probably a massive waste of time, to be quite frank with you. And why would I even like? Well, wouldn't want to be violent there. Okay, why do I keep doing that? All right. Aqua Affinity is what I meant to put there. That's not what I meant. You take Depth Strider, and you take Unbreaking. So we got Prot 4, Thorns 3, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3 boots. And here we got Prot. There are a handful of enchants still missing. They've all got Thorns. They all need mending, though. All of these armor pieces still require mending. So I'm gonna go get that. I hate soul speed, man. I freaking hate soul speed. Like, oh my word. Oh yeah, Swift, Sneak 3, and Mending. Where the heck is Mending? I'm very much curious. Push the binding. There we go. Mending. Right there. Right there, I meant. I mean, I actually named down there, but like, never mind. Never mind. I'm rambling. Here we go. Mending. 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 Swift Sneak 3. And there we go. Full set of maxed out netherite armor. Here, let's see. How do I look? How do I look? 1 second here, quick. 1 second, I gotta put this on here. What the heck? I don't look that snazzy. But the point is that I'm dark and broody. Dark and edgy, I would say, more than that. But, look at that. That's so... Why is the enchant so boring? Like, you can barely even tell it's there. What the heck is this? Why is it, like, could I, like, maybe... Why can't I do freaking vibrant visuals? Like, why? Okay. Where? No, actually, where is it? Also, what the frick is attribution about? Attribution. Why am I wasting time on this? Oh, nice. Okay, well, what I actually want to... Frick. What I actually want to access... What was I wanting to access? I forgot already. I wanted to access those... strengths. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I hate doing that. How does that actually... I wanted to have the... Yeah. Chat messages need to be, like, super short, though, compared to that. Nah, bro, I don't want to have anything to do with that extra large new UI. Okay, so... Actually, a second thought, we need an axe, because shield combat, yada yada. You get the gist, you know. I don't really need to enchant the fishing rod with anything other than breaking. Absolutely take. I don't think I can put that on a bow. No, I can't. What am I saying? I can't put that on a bow. Also, we'll need sharpness 5 for this right here. This is a little too strong. We're gonna need a breaking as well, but that's such a common enchant that I think we might want to wait. Fortune 3 would also be advised, but I ran out of C and sharpness. Now, let's get back to it and see if there's any yapping that's been done. Still up here, Fortune Book for the axe. I'll need power 5 for the bow. Punch. I like punch on bows, so. Flame, meh. Infinity would be 9. Because to be honest, I think I might like that idea. Riptide is by far my favorite way to use tridents in combat. For the sword. So we are... Alright, what am I doing? So we got... What the heck am I doing? We got power 5. So what do I need now? I need just to, like, fish, but also players. Where is a different one? We have density or breach. Because honestly, I'm better with a breach mace than a density mace. Because I kind of still suck with the mace. And now we can go back to using our more... We got like 4 unbreakings. 1 for our sword here. 1 for our pick here. 1 for our trident here. Be using here. So that Oh, wait, yeah, I can do some breaking on this. It's just not mending. So 3 unbreaking books, now the only one, like, really we need. So now, mending for our sword, mending for our pickaxe, and trident. So now, one more. I'm still, well, actually not one more. I still have mending I need. Because our bow will not use mending. It doesn't, it's not going to allow mending. So there we go. Hold. Shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know what I want to get rid of now. Honestly, I probably don't need 4 freaking stacks of XP per kit. But I don't really know why. Kind of just because thing makes my gear like design. Did you see that friggin' level count? I get my gear now, yes. There's still like 3. I should like start inviting people on once I like get my gear together, just so like they don't deactivate creative mode for me and just jump me. Well, not really like not trusting everyone, but not trusting very many people, I guess. There you go. I got that. Now we can finally finish. I can finally end this once and for all. Really expensive set of equipment. Any of these are going to be incredibly expensive to repair. So there we go. This is kind of my gear set idea. Imagine losing. Imagine losing. Oh wait, no wait. Oh. This will be a little bit funny. A little bit. What am I doing? What have I done? She'll never know the difference between this chicken and the other chicken. Actually, I am going to need a name tag. So I'm going to grab one from wherever they are. Aren't they in here? Burning. There's gonna be so many chickens. Chicken apocalypse. It's raining eggs. There are gonna be so many freaking chickens. Oh, so I'm gonna have to actually name a dog or a pet, something like that. So I'm gonna have to name a horse or a dog. I think I'll choose dogs because they're just objectively easier to murder. Well, actually they aren't, but I just want to kill a dog for some reason. I like really want to kill a dog instead of a horse. I don't know why that is. Maybe it means I like horses more than dogs. I just like dogs more than horses. Here we go. Victim. What? He took... Victim was slain by Sammy J. Nutter 24 using 1% of his brain power. That is exactly what I came to see. Using 1% of... It's gonna be insane. Why are you two, like, stuck together? Now I'm gonna name all of you victim. You are all my victims. On the bright side, these... Okay, if I can't spell, then I'm not sure I deserve to, but... It really is that simple. Like... It's really that simple? Let's see, why am I bad at spelling? Okay. Overthinking it. What the frick? I can't spell anything. Using his superior intellect. Here we go. So here we go. I'm gonna kill this dog. I'm gonna kill my victim. Victim was slain by me. And using an extremely basic combat form. What the frick? Why can't I not spell today? Oh, maybe you are. Why is it so far away? What the heck am I doing? What the heck? That didn't even give me any boost. Why am I so bad at this? Dude, why am I putting it this far away? Oh wow, bro is an extremely basic combat form, the weight of your failures, and primitive weapons. My screen, that's crazy. Okay. But now let's cut to the real chase here. And now, let us... it's time to essentially... Oh, I have a great idea. So if I, for instance... well, I'm just gonna put like one single pot in here. Break it. Yep. Okay, so it is gonna give me that. I do want. And there we go. There's our shulker box. Extremely basic combat form. Primitive. Listen, man, I'm going for a 3. Here we go. I'll say, no way, Jose. Ain't no way that's the case. And now we have it. I'm gonna break that so I can have an extra in the back here. And I'm also gonna put that back here. Anyway, ready for it. You get the idea. Oh, also, I did not put golden carrots because I don't really want to abuse notch apples too often. It's kind of doubtful I'm going to need the fishing rod right now. Let's see, has anyone... No one else is here. Okay, well that's depressing. That's kind of the thing here. This ain't my realm. That's yeah. Plus, I've already like looked around, wasted some time. Like, you know, I kind of like already did some stuff, but now I think there are two main things I would like to do now. The first one, pretty obviously, is build a base because I just want a base for the aura purposes, and also I want to build a combat arena because that favorite thing to do on Minecraft is fights. So I want to build a big arena, but before I build a big arena, I'm just gonna have to. Okay, I might have to sacrifice some of these here. If I'm being honest, I probably only need like at the most 3 of these. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. Plus, I can do them as long as I'm in creative mode right now. So we only need really 3 of these, and I want to build a little arena, actually a big one. So. Farm or give like a whole bunch of XP to these skull catalysts and let it grow naturally. So I would like to have some waxed. Rid of these 2 right now. I don't really want copper bulbs, to be honest. So, where shall I make my grand arena? Let's move all the building blocks into sections. Now the question is, how large do I want these to be? I think I want it to be like 30 wide, or something like that. No, I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna kind of go to like the quarter of 100 sort of thing. It's not gonna be an even one, I'll just say that much. Actually, why don't I make it an even one? So we're gonna move it here. So this right here will be the center of the arena. Now, we're gonna divide this into sections. So this is the first dividing line. This is actually probably going to be another line. These are actually pretty long. No. Okay. Here we go. We're going to have to do some terraforming here. There we go. Now that one's done. There we go. So we got our rather long arena. So these are the 4 sections of it. So like already there. So I kind of want to leave one area kind of sandy. Like I want to leave one area natural. So I can make a cube, or I can also like not make a cube. So essentially, I'm gonna do this design here. So I think I'm going to leave some areas blank, but not all of them. So I'm going to like leave one area currently like unaffected, and it's going to be this quadrant. This is like the unaffected quadrant. At least for now, it's going to be the unaffected one. Kind of like just a level area for fun. Imagination as to what I should build there. Like obviously I don't want to leave all of this like boring. So one thing I do kind of want to back to. One thing I didn't actually think about is how the arena might get damaged. But I can fix that honestly, like using oh frick, I don't have structure blocks. So actually I can't stop this area from getting destroyed. I can't. Like if we go high enough, it'll look all the same. Yeah, you can kind of see it kind of looks the same. It's actually pretty significantly big. And after a while, oh why shouldn't it be? It's going to be a fighting arena. It should be quite big. I hate how it does that. So there we go, we got our, I think we got all the area covered in this area. So this is it eventually. There we go. Now I'm going to check see if the Q&A or watch out or anything has got anything else for me. No, unfortunately it doesn't, but that can be remedied. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do about this. I could try inviting Juliet or someone to play, but unfortunately I don't believe that I will I really do not believe that things are going to turn out like this. Okay, so we've kind of got our 2 pits, but we also kind of want to make peaks here. And unfortunately, they got to be natural. I mean, it's not really unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Let's just get rid of these. I only want like 1. So let's look for more natural stuff here. What's? And we also need sandstone. I'm actually gonna get rid of the skull capitalists for now. We're gonna need sand, well, sand and sandstone. So there we go. We got sand. I'm gonna essentially make this like. I want to build the interior core like a interesting peak, like just like this kind of, and like maybe have these go up to a lesser extent. Now, sand must cover these. Sand should cover this foundation. In some areas more strongly than others. But so there we go. We have our little area, our little structure here. So yeah, you can try and climb it to gain like some altitude. So you kind of get a view of the rest of the area, and it's a good place. It's also a good place for these people, like people get out, because they can go right here and they can like keep their opponent from knocking them back in. Then there is that's kind of nice. Anyways. Now we have that, but there's also another area I do want to build. This one is actually going to be actually it's going to be like a little bit, like significantly. This one also kind of prevents the assaults from behind. Like you kind of see there. So yeah, this kind of looks nice, honestly. I don't think so it's like the perfect area for like a fair fight. But if you want to like get things interesting, you could go here. It's got cactus, it's got altitude, it's got lava and all that kind of stuff. Also, this is like definitely the easy. And then ender pearls. Ender pearls are probably going to be the only thing getting you out of here. And now, I think this is the area that I don't know. There. I make the area kind of just like this floor of grates. What the heck? Things be getting weird here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to keep this terrain as natural as possible underneath it. So, actually, we are gonna kind of, like, stop the grading kind of here in this area. Because there are bushes here, and so I'm just gonna kind of go for this weird little design where it kind of, like, borders the sand level. So it kind of gives this height advantage. It's also got like that.
I'm surprised you have been live streaming this long.
I'm supposed to do it for 3 hours. I'm kind of hungry now. Okay, so now I need an actual design for this beyond the grading. Why?
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber. Dueling.
You went out there last night.
Broke once, like waxed copper bulbs. I do want these to be on permanently, so I'm here. So these are all turned on. Essentially the idea is it's like for some unknown area. We can pretend that it's like goes to this, which is the center. Yeah, if I interesting. supposedly to this lighting area. Essentially, these offer some. Now there is no way, but I'm obviously gonna add a way. Like. Now we have this like battery-like thing. Scaffold. So now let's see here. There we go. We're gonna add this whole like. There he goes. Back here. And then we have this. This is going to connect to it. And now we got our whole little over area. Ladders, 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 ladders. Oh, I don't know why I didn't place those. I thought I do want to do that high. There we go. So that, awesome. Now what? So actually I really like the industrial, adding in some stuff, like, obviously I have an idea of, like, corrupting the whole area into Skulk. But I'm also going to kind of need some other additional items, probably. Okay, so I can't just drop XP, I gotta actually kill things. Right. Naturally. Since I don't have admin. Which is kind of tragic. But not really. I'm just gonna add in some, like, skull veins around here. So right now, it's kind of just like this whole flat area. Like, nothing actually that bad about it. Like, there don't seem to be anything bad. Like, as you can see, the battery is going to quickly be in danger of getting corrupted, and the lights aren't gonna work. I'm probably gonna add that as a different detail later on. And then I have additional stuff. Because we got like the highest point in the map over here. Now I want to make the lowest. I want to add in caves. Caves of all things. Although I actually think that would be interesting. So I think it'll be, this is going to be the hub of the areas. Like this is going to be the main area. More than the other areas. This is... Because, you know, Skulk has to get its own, like, needs. Might as well check back the chat. Regrettably, it doesn't look like anyone's watching. Oh. Is anyone watching? No, no one's watching. Okay. Well, hopefully someone watches this stream. Areas. So I kind of want the area, I want the drop over here to be extremely deep. But over here, I want it to kind of stir. So everywhere at the start, the drop is kind of like easy to manage. Like, you see, it's just like a sinkhole kind of. Now over here, I'm gonna make this area over here be like way deeper now. So it's gonna go down 2 before I get to the next layer. This looks less like an abyss and more like, I don't know, something else. Interesting that I still haven't even left like the sand levels yet. That's kind of cool. So we still got a ways down to go. Okay, so this area is gonna go down to like 4, and I guess that'll be like the entrance to the cave. It's gonna be allowed for me. Like, I mean, it probably would be allowed, but I'm not gonna allow it. I'm gonna make it technically possible, but I'm gonna make it very difficult. So, you know, it seems a little bit more worrisome when you go down. Because it's difficult to get out, you know? Like, yeah, not the best spot to be caught in when you're actively in fighting. If you figure out how to do this jump, then you're... that's just kind of the first step. I'm really bad at these I'm bad at these, whatever they're called. Ollies or something. As you can see, I keep messing up repetitively. Sometimes worse, and some... okay, what the heck. Right. How the heck, actually, like, do people do this? Like, genuinely. How? I know it's possible. Like, I know it's possible, but I keep screwing. So yeah, I'm not gonna actually do that. I'm gonna instead change this up because I can't do it. Therefore, I really shouldn't put that in. So there we go. Essentially, if you're at the bottom, you're gonna have to do that. Which, while somewhat difficult to probably do in the heat of battle, it's not gonna be that difficult for most people to do, let's be honest. I'm not satisfied. Actually, I don't know. I don't like how you can just, like, easily get along the edge of this. Like, it's supposed to be pretty frightening when you go here. But whatever. Now, the tunnels. This will be our first tunnel. Leads to here. Essentially, the opening, though, is going to be kind of disguised as a sand cave. That's going to be this whole like area here. Sand cave. And now, one area I do want to actually add in here. That's about all we got here. Right, so I'm gonna just casually add in like a ton of sand. Like on first glance, you might actually just think this is another freaking rock because, you know, sandstone ain't very pretty. So I'm gonna add this in here. Fire. Okay, so now actually, I do want to refine the caves. So I actually want to build a actually robust cave system here. Well, not really robust, but big enough. So actually, we could do, if we really wanted to, we could make it pretty tall. But that's not the idea. So now we add in sculk everywhere. That's the whole point of this area, anyways. This is like the sculk. Actually, I do want to leave some of this area here untouched. Okay, I may have miscalculated. stairs to kind of like. And of course. This actually gives like a massive area of free space here. Is that? I'm gonna add that here. Anyways, I'm also gonna add in a bunch of skull veins to a large portion of the area here. A main cave right here. Kind of interesting place. So yeah, you go in through here, and you kind of just like find this area down here. You can like run through the tunnel, which is kind of really basic. Apparently you can't go out of it right now, which I have. Now I do want to add in one last shortcut. So let's say you get dropped in the lava, you're kind of cooked, like you're probably going to die. Well, fear not, fellow human. There is a path. Lava from going any further. Rather large sandstone cave that kind of bridges into this one. This one's kind of like 10 times more boring. Doesn't really have anything to boast. It is really just headroom, but not headroom. It doesn't even really have much headroom either. But unless you've got fire res and a death wish, like you want to be caught in the lava pool and get like stabbed by a random nerd. I mean, like you can do it, but I would not recommend it. So we got ourselves a nice PvP arena. It's not done, and actually we are going to be appropriating that to some degree. So I'm probably going to need a handful of these. One thing I did forget though was I am going to need to add some more skull blocks in around the area, just to increase the computers are probably going to get set off every like 10th of a freaking second. So yeah, essentially, if these weren't placed by me, a warden would immediately activate if you set foot in there, so there's going to be shrieking all the time over there. Like, all the frickin' time. We're also going to add. So now that we added that in, I kind of think we're good for now. But there is, like, one area that still needs some work. And that would be the viewing area. Actually, it doesn't need some work. It practically needs to be built. That's kind of the point we're at right now. So it's building time. I think I might as well use waxed cut, copper stairs. But actually, I like these more. These fit the vibe, or at least they fit a happy vibe, and I like that vibe. So I'm vibing with that. So how high do I want to make these? Probably to 80. I want viewers to be able to have a decent view from anywhere. So the base viewing is from 80. You can kind of, like, it's kind of annoying, but don't worry, I'll get it over it. Right now I just want to build this quarter of it. Actually, let's check if anyone's here for a Q&A or anything. Nothing? No one? Okay. Well, it looks like the Q&A part is going to not work out after all. 70 or 81 at least. As you can see, we've still a long way to go before, like, I don't know. The things I'm thinking about mainly are wind charges. Like, dude, you can jump, like, pretty high with those. And while but whatever. It's probably not going to have any effect or whatever. Probably not going to matter. So. I believe if you actually use a wind charge correctly, you can go up to about 4. Quite enough, but not from the lower areas. But from the higher area, you can easily get out using a good mace combo. Also, this is actually like getting the high ground is the perfect opportunity to use the mace as much as possible. And there's really like no there's no high ground other than this area that really uses it that well. So they look terrifying. Well, they don't really look terrifying, but they look formidable. Anyways, now we want to get over there because that's where the last area is. So essentially, if you don't have a wind charge area, you're gonna have some serious issues getting there. The first jump, well, actually I guess it's not too hard, and it shouldn't be too hard after all. We do want people to be able to do this in the heat of combat, and I genuinely got surprised by the fact I failed that. Whoa, what is going on? What is happening to me? What? Oh, I'm just missing. I'm genuinely only return for one specific way. Okay. So this area here is going to be impossible to get into for those without wind charges. But I'm gonna specifically allow players to make up here, kind of ruins the vibe. Oh, never mind. It only ruins the vibe up close. But anyways, you can go down here, and it sends you pretty significantly far down on average. I don't know. I said that. I want to be able to safely dig. Anyway, this one is kind of more basic. It doesn't really do much. It just goes straight. It's pretty straightforward. It just straight through. So yeah, that would be the 4 tunnels, and now that they are all connected and stuff, we got 4 different areas. The arena itself is now ready. However, we still do not have this ready. I am surprised that it's not triggering any sensors right now. But if that's the case, that no sensors are going to be triggered, that's going to be awesome, because I'm not going to have to deal with them constantly. Honestly, that's probably even a bad thing to do there. Oh, this arena's got some ins and outs. I really like I really like these blocks, actually. They look so nice. They look kind of clean, and then they also kind of look... Still got almost an hour left before I can end the video, the stream. And I'm gonna have to get tougher if I want to do live streaming. Yeesh, I'm going to hate this. So, dude, this is gonna be such a pain to make. This is already such a pain to make. We got through the fun part, and now we're in the hard part. Making my elbow feel like a professional athlete. I don't know, I said that. One quarter left after this, area here.